child. That security guard though, did y'all see how he got kicked in the face like twice? Then he got punched and knocked out? Ooh, it could have been me. You better go ahead, boy.
Samore Love Bugs, you have now tuned in to my Bad Girls Club season 15, okay, recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't forget. Share this video wherever you like to share videos, and don't forget to thumbs up and comment for your chance to be featured or get a little shout out in my next video. So let's do our shout outs first so I don't forget, like I did with my Black Ink crew. I didn't really forget, but I did it like later on than I normally do. Okay, so let's see. Shout out to David King. He said, how can a liar give advice? She's the fakest in the house, along with Liv. And another person that had commented that we're going to talk about is Jaren C. After she got caught, she was still lying, acting like it wasn't for her career. And of course, we're talking about Miss Diamond. So shout out to you guys for commenting and showing support. And once again, like I said, go ahead, comment down below for your chance to be featured next week. All right, so we start off with the fight that Asia and Amber and Jazmyn and Jaime. Ain't it funny how they both have A's and they both have J's? And A's and J's kind of rhyme. I don't know why things like this like kind of make me say, ooh, ah, oh, turn up. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. It kind of makes me say that, but it does. I thought it was kind of cool. Anyways, so it looks like Diamond kind of doesn't care about anything anymore because she feels like she's going to be going home. So I think she kind of jumped in the fight. I'm not really sure. I didn't really see her hit, but I saw her like look like she was grabbing somebody or something like that. And then I did see that Jazmyn and Jaime were calling her fake, and they were calling her out. So I'm assuming that she probably did something to them as well. But I'm like, at the end of the day, like, now you want to start getting all turned up because you know you're leaving, you're trying to leave with a bang so you can become a trending topic. She's very calculated, and I'm seeing that more and more. But, well, more and more. I've seen it now than before. With everything that she does, she's very calculated. And she does things so she could be remembered. But I guess that didn't turn out the way she planned either. Olivia, she's just like over everything. She doesn't really care about anything anymore. She's ready to go home. Kristina and Asia, they have like this nice bond. So of course Kristina was feeling some type of way when Asia and her sister had to leave. And Angela isn't really feeling this. She's like, I thought we were here to work on our relationship, but she's over there making or becoming besties with Asia, giggling and laughing and everything else. The girls, they start pretending to be, well, even before that, the producers had came in and they pretty much just told Olivia and Diamond that because they lied, that's it. And when they were leaving, they had a little commentary of what they want to be remembered for. I'm like, girl, all y'all gonna be remembered for is liars and scammers. I mean, even last episode, everybody was saying that, as we saw in the comments, and I'm pretty sure that on Twitter is probably saying the same thing, that they're liars and scammers and fakers. And yeah, that's what you're going to be remembered for at the end of the day. And one of them, I just realized that she's in Harlem. That means you're in New York. Don't be representing New York talking about you no liar and no scammer, girl. What you doing? So the girls, they start doing this. Olivia and Diamond, Maury Povich, what's his last name? Pokovich? I've seen that show since I was young, and I still don't know the man damn name. I think it's Poveridge or something like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Maury, you are not the father. They do some kind of little skit, and Jazmyn calls him out like, you guys are fake. You were just talking to her yesterday. You were cool with her yesterday. Now you want to be talking about her behind her back because she's out the house. And I'm like, even though we don't really like Jazmyn and Jaime too much, she's kind of right. You know, you guys were kind of cool with her. I mean, they were starting to be over her though, because like Asia, she wasn't really too sure about her. Asia and Amber, especially Amber, was just like, I don't really know if I can trust you, because if I can't trust your sister, something ain't right here. Allison, she's pissed that Jazmyn and Jaime, they keep calling her sister out. They keep saying things like, you know, the Mean Girls. I don't know if y'all ever experienced that, because I know some of you guys are guys. So the mean boys, especially if you were like a timid person like I was in the beginning when I was real young. You know, you're sitting down doing your work, and then you have those people that want to be all loud. Oh, she's ugly. Oh, she's fat. Like, they'll call you out because they feel like you're not going to do anything until you punch them in their face, and then they start wising up, and they'll be on some chill stuff. So I feel like that's the kind of behavior that Jazmyn and Jaime are portraying right now, with just kind of calling Melissa out and saying that she's fake and phony and this and that, and she kind of like jumps ship and she follows everybody. If she does, then so what? Why y'all mad? Just live your lives. Y'all say you don't care what people think about you, so do you, and just have fun shaking your booties and trying to get them coins up or get your practice up so that you can get to the real strip clubs and not just be cleaning the strip clubs. Didn't they say he working at strip club? I'm like, girl, not with them moves. I mean, I wouldn't even give you a penny of my money. I'm telling you, I would not. Like, seriously. So to clear the air and just kind of get the girls back to doing some activities and not just arguing and fussing and fighting, they have a chef come over to teach them some little foods, little dishes here and there. And even when that was going on, Jazmyn and Jaime were just being like super annoying, just for the simple fact that Jazmyn and Jaime, they both came out in underwears, but I didn't even really see Jamie's, but I saw Jazmyn's. Like, the thing all up inside, she box side, and all you see is her butt cheeks. Like, seriously? What are you doing? There's a man that you never met before. He's not part of the cast. He's not part of production. I mean, I know you got so used to walking around in front of all these men that are dealing with the security and dealing with the lights and the cameras and everything, the producers, all those people. So maybe you feel comfortable walking around in your underwears, but nah, like this dude, you never met him. He's supposed to be a professional. You should come out in at least some tights or something. So they're just looking at her like, why do you have that on? And that's unsanitary. And she's just, you know, cutting back and forth. So they do their little thing, and she says something. So Angela was like, can we save this for later? And then she's going, can we just save this for later? We have a guest here. You're gonna get it later. Like, trust and believe that. I was like, Angela, calm down. Don't be fighting because they got knives and stuff. You need to calm down, girl. Yo, these girls is crazy. Like, they be doing the most. That's the whole thing. And it's not like, you know how some people do the most, like back in the days, what was her name? Natalie. She was doing the most, but she was like entertaining. Or Tanisha. She was doing the most, but she was entertaining. These girls are just, I don't know, they remind me of the girls you see like that's in the streets, that just do, not in the streets, like work in the streets or anything, but like, you know, just in the streets, and they feel like they're high class, but at the end of the day, they're really not, you know? That's what I feel like they are. Angela and Kristina, they seem to have like a little bit of a breakthrough, because there was a lot of tension between them. They had like a little argument, and then Laura, the life coach, she comes in, talks to them, and Kristina kind of like apologizes. Well, she says that she sees things that she's doing to make their relationship better, and they hug it out. I felt like Angela didn't really want to hug her, or the hug wasn't really real. It wasn't really genuine, because the way she hugged her, like, you don't hug your family like that. You hug somebody that you're not really feeling like that, but you just want to get them out of your face at the moment. That's the kind of hug that it looked like she gave her. All of them went to the clubs. They went to separate clubs. Well, we had the 6 that went to the same one, and then Jazmyn and Jaime went to some other spot where they could shake their booties and do them. All of them end up in the little van, coming home together, the party bus or whatever. And here we go again. Kristina says something to Jazmyn. They're going back and forth, and then Kristina tries to choke her up. So her sister comes, and it's just like a big old brawl once again in the party bus. I don't know who was winning, because you know how they kind of like flash everything to show you a little bit but not too much so that they can get called out. I always say this, they show you a little bit but not too much so that they can get called out in the media for having all these crazy fights or anything like that and try to get shut down type of thing. I mean, they've been going strong for 15 seasons, so they must be doing something entertaining and something right? So that's the way that went down. I guess Jazmyn, some of her weave got pulled out because I saw it on the floor. That's the part where this security guard with the two color beards, yo, he got punched. He's like, stop kicking. He got kicked in the face like twice by Jazmyn or Jaime. And then he was getting punched when they was trying to like leap over. I'm like, I hope y'all get paid a lot for this. Like, not some regular security guard type of ish, because these girls, the way you gotta hold them down and hold them back and they still try to hit you and stuff, nah, bruh. That's not cool. I would not be getting no regular, smegular type of money for that. Be sure to check out my Love and Hip Hop reviews on my other channel, okay? Shamelessly plug that in there, because you know that's from Love and Hip Hop New York, even though that season's already done. Anyway, so finally, when they get back to the house, Angela, she's crying and everything. She's telling us, you see, this is the reason why I have to protect my sister, because she don't know how to act when she gets out in the streets and when she gets drunk and things like that. But to be honest, from what their story is, they grew up separately. One grew up with the father, one grew up with the mother. Kristina still had to take care of herself, do a lot of things for the father because he's a man and everything else, and maybe he wasn't, maybe he didn't have anybody to do it for him, and a lot of times most guys are used to the women doing those types of roles or whatever. So she said she had to do all these things, and if they were living separate lives, why is it that Angela feels like she has to take care of Kristina when Kristina's been doing her own thing for so long when they've been apart? I don't remember. Did they say that they live together now with the mom, or I don't understand like why she feels the need to take care of her so badly. Because if you're not there, she's going to be doing it on her own anyway. That's why, like, that reminds me of my sister. Like, I've been taking care of her since she was a baby, but now she's at the age where she's out in college. So when I see her, I'm not going to try to force my opinions on her. I mean, I'll tell her my opinion here and there because I'm still the same person. But I'm not going to overdo it and try to be her mom or anything anymore to a certain extent, because I just feel like you've been doing your own thing out in the dorms or whatever. I don't see what you're doing. I haven't been able to talk to you. You're making your own mistakes. And I'm not going to come and try to impose my rules and regulations onto you while you're doing your own thing, unless you come back to my house. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, that's why I don't understand like why Angela is going so hard to impose her beliefs, values, and all those things. I mean, not everybody's the same, and that's the reason why her and Asia click so much, because they're both like turn up girls. They're both fun and energetic and do stupid stuff, and Kristina becomes the Hulk, and every time I see her get mad, I'm just laughing, dying with laughs as I watch her. Like, I've seen little kids act like that. I've seen somebody I know act just like that, like a little kid, and it's just like, it's hilarious, but then also too, it pisses me off. And I be telling my son, like, yo, if you ever do that crap, I'll punch you in your face. Of course, I'm joking. I won't punch him in his face, but just to kind of let him know, like, I don't play that. You're not gonna be having a tantrum thinking you're the Incredible Hulk. Where they do that at? But anyways, that's my review. Pretty short, sweet, and simple, and to the point. I'll see you guys for Bad Girls Club next week. And also, if you do like Empire, that will be up tomorrow. Well, it'll be up Thursday morning, okay? So be on the lookout for that. All right, stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.